Hey YouTube, 360 King here, coming to you again with another video. This time we're going to talk about the PlayStation Vita and why it's not very good. First of all, the PlayStation Vita was advertised as a machine that was going to play PlayStation 3 games. And we all know, if you own it, you know it plays PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1 games. It shouldn't be a machine that you shouldn't port anything on there. Games should be made only for this machine. And the back touchpad makes it awkward. It shouldn't exist on this machine. And and you shouldn't be playing any shooters on this machine. It's too small. You can't play FIFA on this. And the buttons, the thumbsticks are too low. I mean, if is it upside down? Like, really? Like, no, it doesn't work. It shouldn't be this small. That's one of the problems. It's too small. But there's a grip for that. This one's a Nyko grip. It adds battery life, but don't buy this. It's crap. It doesn't recharge anymore. I've charged maybe 20 times and now it doesn't do anything. It's on the internet. You Google that and problems regarding this machine. I actually saw on the internet that a guy actually emailed customer service of Nyko, and they send him a box and they replace it for him. I did the same 2 weeks ago and I never got anything, so don't buy this, it's crap. But you can get ones without the battery pack on eBay for like $5, and they work exactly the same, you know. And that's it, you just pop it in there, and now it really feels good. It's exactly the way it should be, okay? So yeah, they shouldn't port anything on this thing, like Virtual Tennis 4. If it wasn't the fact that it's a cell phone game and you can actually use the touch screen to hit the ball, it would probably work well, but it doesn't. If you, let's say you line up for a shot and and you're getting ready to hit the ball and you let go of the buttons, for some reason it doesn't understand and it leaves the court. It just starts running in the opposite direction. So it sucks. Don't buy this. Killzone Mercenary, it's the best shooter on this platform, probably. But yeah, the PlayStation Vita, even with the grip and everything, it's too small. And but it's a beautiful game and it's fun, but I mean, your controller should not be attached to your screen because it moves, and a shooter like this, there's a lot on screen, so it's small. It's designed to play like Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, Limbo. Some racing games are good, like the cartoony ones. Sonic Racing Transform is good on this. But you should, if you want it, it's to play indie games. And by the way, indie games are not games that are made in India. They're independent studios. That's what indie stands for. I'm sure there are plenty of games that are made in India, but that's not what indie stands for. So, like, the great game that came out not too long ago, No Man's Sky? Yeah. Well, that's from Hello Games. And they were kind of an indie studio. Now they're a big name brand, but still. Anyway, so PlayStation Vita, problems with it. It doesn't come with this. It should. And touchpad, get rid of that. Touchscreen is fine. I mean, there's no L2 and R2 buttons, but it doesn't matter. They could actually just replace those. You want to melee grenade, and then you could actually kind of replace that. That would be fine. But then again, don't port anything. Don't port Borderlands 2 on this. It doesn't work. It sucks. It runs when there's nobody around, it runs fine. But as soon as it would say shit hits the fan, well, it drops to 10 frames a second. And the thing about Borderlands 2, what's good about it is that when there's a lot of action on the screen, your music's in the background and you're shooting a lot and you feel satisfied after a big killing scene. And, actually the best way to play this, probably, I have an Xbox One, but I didn't buy the Handsome Collection of this. The Handsome Collection is in 60 frames per second. It has, better resolution and everything. So, but I played on the 360, Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. and it was great. But on this, it's unplayable. Like, you really have to be patient and be a super fanboy, like, to go, yeah, like, I'm just going to ignore the fact that it sucks, and I'm going to play it anyway, right? I get it, yeah, if you can't play it anywhere else. So, yeah, so, that's it. Just a quick video on the PlayStation Vita. It works, but it should have its own games, like, nothing. It's good for indies, and, yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back for more. That's 360 King out.